A Republican primary for Congress in the Northwest Valley could be a must-watch race in 2024.
12 News journalist Bram Resnick is here to tell us what's going on in the 8th Congressional District. Bram?
Lots going on, Mark. Congresswoman Debbie Lesko's abrupt retirement announcement has triggered a free-for-all. One of the 5 candidates wants his old job back after a sensational scandal that forced him out of office. Congresswoman Debbie Lesko will give up her seat at the end of next year. 5 Republicans are trying to win it.
It's still about the older voters.
Paul Bentz says those are the voters the candidates have to win over. Bentz is a Republican, a West Valley resident, and the pollster at High Ground Consulting.
There's a growing number of retirement communities within that district. It's still in the Republican primary, driven by an older electorate.
Let's get to know the 8th Congressional District. If you're driving Interstate 17 north to the High Country, you're rolling through CD8. It stretches from Phoenix north to Lake Pleasant and New River, takes in Peoria, parts of Glendale, and the senior living communities of Sun City and Sun City West. The northwestern part of the district is booming. The TSMC semiconductor plant was a coup for Arizona and a national symbol of a manufacturing comeback.
For now and in the foreseeable future, this is a red district.
Here are the 5 candidates in the Republican primary. Former 8-term Congressman Trent Franks, former Attorney General candidate Abe Hamadeh, State Senator Anthony Kern, former U.S. Senate candidate Blake Masters, and Arizona House Speaker Ben Toma.
Somebody like Franks will think most people will remember him.
Voters might remember the scandal that drove then Congressman Franks out of office in 2017. Here's what a former staffer told the Associated Press about Franks. I was asked a few times to look over a contract to carry his child, and if I would conceive his child, I would be given $5 million. Lesko has given Toma her blessing. Former Republican Jan Brewer lives in CD8. Brewer gave Lesko a boost in her first race.
Those types of local support can make a big difference for one of these candidates.
And former President Donald Trump's endorsement could also be a deciding factor in the GOP primary. Something else getting lots of attention. 2 CD8 candidates do not live in the district. Blake Masters' home is in Tucson, 120 miles from Peoria, and Abe Hamadeh lives in Scottsdale but says he grew up in CD8.
Which begs the question, and we hear it all the time, how can someone run for Congress when they don't live in the district?
This drives people nuts. I get this question all the time, so I brought my Constitution with me. Keep it by my side at all times. Here's the deal. You don't have to live in the district, but you have to live in the state. That's it. So these folks could live down by the border, near Mexico or up near Utah, and still run in CD8.
All right.
And there are some members of Congress and our lawmakers who don't live in their district right now as well, and they've been elected.
All right. We'll take the Cliff Notes version of that, too, by the way.
That's a real Constitution.
That's the real Constitution.
Well dog-eared, my friend.
All right, Bram. Thank you.